So today I'll be doing a video discussing the end of 7 Deadly Sins revealed and why 7 Deadly Sins will have one of the most shocking endings in anime and manga history. Now, newsflash for everybody that's been complaining about 7 Deadly Sins ending, we found out that the manga is going to be ongoing, and I'm gonna be honest, this is very good news because if 7 Deadly Sins would have ended where a lot of people thought it was going to end, then I'm not gonna lie, it would have been a terrible story. But like me and a lot of other people in the community, we knew that the series wasn't going to end, but the mangaka just had to troll everybody for the one time. So now that we know that it's going to continue, that is great news. But speaking of the manga, we know that Elizabeth has recently just been killed off, and this was very shocking to see because we all thought that the curse was broken and we thought that they were going to start living happily ever after. But with Elizabeth being killed, it shows that the curse is still ongoing and the cycle did not break. But this is good news because we found out that we may be getting introduced to a new Elizabeth, because we know every time Elizabeth is killed, she gets reincarnated, loses all her memories, but if she ever does get the memories of Meliodas back, then she will die in 3 days. So with this new Elizabeth coming in, it will be exciting to see what type of character she will be. Will she be similar to the same Elizabeth, the princess, or will she be like the old school Elizabeth that was a little bit more tougher, a little bit more quicker to act? Like, I'm interested to see what type of Elizabeth we're going to get. And speaking of old school, Meliodas, he's going back to his old home, the demon realm, so he can finally face the demons that are haunted him, no pun intended. But we know that this guy's past is full of mysterious and dark things, and with him going to the demon realm, we will finally be able to see Meliodas' full past. Yes, this will be great news because we know that Meliodas, he has a lot of things that we don't know about him, like how did he get his power, all these amazing things. So definitely when he goes to the demon realm, that will be a big thing. But end of story wise, I do believe that we will have some major big battles, and the biggest battle that we're going to have, in my opinion, is Meliodas versus Zeldris. And the reason why I think we're going to get this is because this has been a fight that's been hinted at for a long time. We know that Zeldris, he didn't like Meliodas because he ended up betraying the demon clan for the goddess clan, and we know that both of these characters want to become demon king for their own respective purposes. So we're going to have a battle of brothers fighting for the throne of the demon king. I definitely do think that will be epic, but I do not believe that will be the final battle in the Demon Realm arc, because I believe that Meliodas will finally fight his father, the Demon King, at full power. And the reason why I say at full power is because we saw the first time when they fought, they were nowhere near at their fullest potential. The Demon King himself said that he was nowhere near at full power. So once he does actually meet like the real body of the Demon King, that fight will be something epic, because we're going to be able to see Meliodas go all out, use his new Demon King powers against the current Demon King. Oh man, that is going to be spooky. And speaking of the Demon King, I do believe that we will be able to see the Supreme Deity very soon, because we know that the Supreme Deity, she is on par with the Demon King, and this will lead into Elizabeth's major arc, because I believe the Demon Realm is going to be Meliodas' major arc, and this arc where they meet the Supreme Deity will be for Elizabeth. We will finally be able to be revealed to the Supreme Deity, but we will also get revealed to Elizabeth's new power. And the reason why I say Elizabeth's new power is because Elizabeth, she is looked at as a very high token in the goddess clan. We've seen that Ludasol himself, Mael's older brother, was hyping her up. He was saying, yo, you have potential to be the leader of this clan. You shouldn't even be messing with little demons. So that just goes to show you that Elizabeth, she has a lot of hidden potential, and I believe that once the Supreme Deity actually does meet Elizabeth, she will unlock her new power. And speaking of the Supreme Deity, I do believe she will be the final villain in the series, just because we saw how evil she was. She was the reason why the Holy War even started. Yeah, we saw that the Demon Clan, they were really not trying to go to a full-out war with the Goddess Clan. In fact, we saw that they had came to a truce, but it was the Supreme Deity who said, no, we can't even live on the same planet with these lowly demons. And we see that she truly does despise demons more than how the Demon King would despise an angel or something. So I definitely do have to say that just because she is very, very hateful towards the demons, obviously Meliodas being a demon himself, this will lead to a final battle between the Supreme Deity, Meliodas, and Elizabeth. And after they defeat the Supreme Deity, I do believe that they will break the curse, but the plot twist will be they won't be able to be together. Because we see Meliodas at full power, the world could not handle his wrath. Yeah, we saw that just from him staying in the human world. There was meteors going everywhere, there was lightning, snow, like Meliodas just from staying in the world at full power was destroying it. So I do believe that Meliodas will have to go to the demon realm in order to make sure that the human world is actually staying intact. And on top of that, I do believe that Elizabeth will become the new supreme deity, the new head of the goddess clan, simply because she has a lot of hidden potential. And like I said, Ludosol, Mael's older brother, was hyping her up to be one of the strongest angels with one of the most unique abilities. So I definitely do believe that this is a huge indication on Elizabeth becoming the leader of the goddess clan. But even though that they won't be able to be together, I do believe that they will have the first ever mixed baby. And I'm not talking about a light skin, I'm talking about between a demon and an angel. Yes, because we have never seen a demon and an angel get together. In fact, it's actually taboo. That's why we know that Elizabeth and Meliodas are cursed. But once they do break the curse, I do believe that they will finally be able to have a kid together. And the thing that gets me so excited about this is that we saw Mael's potential when he had the power of demons and angel. He was literally unstoppable. It took himself to basically stop himself. That's how crazy he was. We saw how much potential Mael had while he was using both of the powers, and he wasn't even at his strongest form. So that just goes to show you that when you have the power of the goddess clan and of the demon clan together, that will make you super overpowered. And I believe that Meliodas and Elizabeth's son, they will be the first ever mixed between the races, and he will also become the strongest character in the series. But above all that, he will become the new leader of the Board Tavern. He will keep his father's legacy alive. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.